What's up guys, it's Ace and I'm back with a new video, but it's kind of like an old video because it is a series that I like to call AceTalk. Today, as you see by the title, it's going to be an AceTalk on He's All That. It's a new movie that just came out on Netflix, I believe yesterday. So, I'm going to talk about it from the point of view of a person who has a film degree, so I'm going to try not to be too technical in this video, but then again, I'm going to give you some insight from what I saw. It depends on how deep I'm trying to go into it, but I'm not going to go too deep into it, but at the same time I am. Stay tuned. I have my phone out because as I was watching the video, I took some notes, so I'm going to go over those notes, and please tell me in the comment section below if you agree with the stuff that I said or if I'm just talking completely nothing. Alright, so I will try not to spoil anything if you have not seen the movie yet. As I'm watching it, I see that this is a traditional social media movie, which isn't bad. You know, it's new age type of stuff. It's not a kids movie, but it's also not an X-rated movie. So I'd say it's somewhere in between. Maybe like that new iCarly show. I know y'all might have seen it. I didn't see it, but I saw some stuff about it online. Okay. One thing I want to say in the beginning is these girls, they're stunning. They look amazing. I had to just throw that out there. Shout out to them. So the story, it seems to be mostly about some type of popular versus the rebellion. So like they're going against each other, which is it's pretty normal in today's society. It's the snobby rich kids versus the eclectic poor kids. Even though it's not really a poor school, it's just how they kind of portray that. Lame seems to be poor sometimes, and popular seems to be rich. Okay, it's a love story. If you watch it, it seems as though it focuses on, in a way, cancel culture. It's a new thing nowadays, talking about canceling people. You decide that though. So it is the industry standard fairness from the higher ups. Don't let that go over your head. Competitions in between friendships, and it's not really always a bad thing, even though they may seem like it may look like it in the story. I say it's a pretty accurate movie. They use some big words that I don't use, like they're in high school, but yeah, there's some big words in there if you peep. Someone also in the movie, it seems like also a lot of them, some people always like old time culture, such as music or movies. Yeah, if you see that, it's one of the main people, they like that, so that might change up how they are in the movie. It's a lot of nonchalant attitudes, don't care mainly, which I understand. Cameron, he really has one of the main nonchalant attitudes of the movie, which you'll be able to learn. It's an early spark with the main characters. Yeah, it's a lot of main characters, but you'll know who I'm talking about. Smart people in this movie. They might seem like they don't know, but they know what they're talking about. Main people. There's a lot of fake stuff. It's a fake movie. Not fake like, oh, this movie is lame, but it's just fake stuff. You'll see a lot of fake things going on in this movie. An example could be Pageant. She left her, it's like a pocketbook. She left a pocketbook in Cameron's car, and like, why? I mean, I know why, but why? Let's be real, why? It's because she could come back later, and this stuff kind of confuses men, which kind of gets the story going, if you know what I mean. Parental guidance seems to lack in most characters' lives. It's a normal thing. There's a lot of people out there who might only have one parent, or they might have both, but they don't have them always in their life, which, yeah, it's just how the cookie crumbles. And this is not going against like women, but when everything was going toward the man, that's when stuff was getting good, going up. But when it focused on more of the woman, it seemed like it started going downhill. Unfortunately, I had to say that. There's a few personality montages, which is cool. You know, you learn about people. Pageant is a master of image, because what she touches, it turns to gold. there's a lot of banger parties, the rich people parties. There was no poor people parties. I'm not trying to separate them, but you'll see how the parties are, basically. There's a lot of masters of deception in this movie, which is kind of a lot of that in real life too, if you know what I mean. The camera incident, since I am a film person, I did film in school, it really just grinded my gears. It was like, how could you do that? How? But then again, I definitely saw that coming. Not okay. The jocks, they don't really lose. They might lose like 30 years, 40 years down the line, maybe even 10 years, but they don't really lose, as you can see in the story. Like, it might lose to some people, but for me, nah, they didn't really lose like that. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to, I could have organized it more, but I wanted to give you more of an authentic feel of how I wrote this down. Fake love becoming real. Love story, you know what I mean? It's rags to riches for real. Came up. My heart wants what it wants. Not my heart, but in the story, the heart wants what it wants, but it will hurt when you're not really doing the right thing. I think that goes pretty without said. Life running social media nowadays. It is. I peeped the TikTok banger. We love them TikTok songs. They're nice. In a different world. I believe if that promposal, I'm not gonna say who it was, but if the promposal was bigger, I think that it would have messed up some relationships, which it's just in a different world. That's just the way that I feel. The love story it's against the odds nearly with everybody. Like, it's up against the odds. Not a lot of people want it to work out, and rightfully so. Shout out Alessandra. That's my friend. I saw her dancing. She was dancing in one of the big dancing scenes, and I had to shout her out real quick. I would say it's a really heartwarming story. It gets you like, okay, yeah, a little something, not too bad. Yeah, for sure. You gotta, one thing that you may learn from this is that honesty is the best policy. So if you're not being honest, understand that stuff's gonna come back. It's not gonna make you look good unless you're a jock. I'm not spoiling anything, but there is a possibility of a good ending, and that's always pretty good, right? Or a bad ending. I'm not gonna say, but there's a possibility. And in the end, I really do like the bloopers. It brings us closer to the characters. Well, not really the characters, but just the cast. It was an all-around pretty good movie. But that's really all I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's something new, but also old to the channel. It was an AceTalk on He's All That. It just came out. Please go watch it on Netflix. And if you guys don't like how I did this video, you want a little bit more organization, or you want it to just kind of just go, I don't have to read off my phone. I can just talk to the camera. Let me know in the comments. Share this video. This is coming from a guy who does do videos, so I feel as though I can give you a nice point of view of a person that's not going to be too biased, but at the same time I'm going to look at it for what it really is worth. I want to get into even possibly technical shots, shots that look nice to the eye and why they look nice, or even shots that weren't nice. They were not having continuity, so it didn't keep going. It wasn't smooth, but this is an all-around. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. That dancing scene had my heart. It was like, yeah, that's nice. It had me like, okay. I didn't say like, oh my gosh. It was just more of like, I like this. This is nice. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this.
This has been Ace with another bang. Let me know. Stay up. We out.
Listen.